Hello, Brentwood. As you may have heard, longtime Brentwood teacher, house parent, and coach Steve Wynn unfortunately passed away last week. In the words of Miss Day Reynolds, Mr. Wynn was the paragon of gentlemanly goodness and the consummate athlete. I'm sure we will pay tribute to him during assembly, but I did want to dedicate this week's workouts to Mr. Wynn. Let's get to work. Over to you, Ms. Scheck.
Hi, Brentwood. Thank you, Mr. Gage. Welcome back to our Tuesday edition of Active Living. We're outside today. It's a cloudy day, but it's still nice and warm here in Mill Bay. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. We'll start with the dynamic warm-up, and then I'll pass you over to Miss O for your workout today. So if we're doing the same one as last week, so if you want to go down to the floor and get into that quadruped position. Okay, and then when you're ready, reach arm out, come right under the body and open up. Okay, we'll do 5 there. 3, 4, 5, good. I'm gonna switch around and let's do the other side and open up. That's it. Good, really reach, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. So we're now going into cat camel. Really sink the hips, put the head up, and arch the back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, slowly stand. And we'll now do the hip abduction. Get your balance. If you need to hang on to something, go for it. I have nothing today, so it's just me. We're gonna do 5 here on each leg. And feel free to do some more if you need to. Okay, and then another leg. Woo! Nice job, Michelle. 5, good. Okay, now your flexion extension. And forward and back. That's it. This one's always easier, of course. Good, and switch legs. Keep your core tight, nice and balanced. And stop there. Now we'll do that single leg RDL. Again, lots of balance. So keep that leg that you're supported on slightly bent, hands out, kick the leg back, and bend over. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. Okay, now into the squat. And so we're gonna do the half squat, full squat. So a little bit wider base of support. Hands can be anywhere you like. I'm gonna keep mine on my hips today. So half squat to full. Half squat to full. Good. Half squat to full. I'm gonna have my hands, move my hands now. Half squat to full. Good. 1 more. Half squat to full. Excellent. Here's Miss O, but before she comes on, if you have anything, I think you can see it in the camera, any weights, milk jug, laundry detergent jug, or a backpack that you can add some heavy books or weights in, can you please go grab that now? Thank you.
Hi, Brentwood. All right, so today, you'll notice that the workout says 16 minutes, and then every minute on the minute, we're gonna do different work. But you're gonna hear a beep every 30 seconds because within that even minute and within the odd minute, we're gonna do 2 different movements. So for the even minutes, we're gonna do 30 seconds of burpee deadlifts. So how that looks, maybe you only have one container or one jug of something. So that's fine. You don't need to have 2 dumbbells. You don't need to have 2 milk jugs or 2 containers. You can have 1 or 2. And I'm going to show you what it looks like with 1, and I'll show you what it looks like with 2. If you have dumbbells, it's a little bit easier because you can actually do a burpee onto the dumbbells, but it's still not mandatory. There's lots of different ways to do this. So the first move will be in that first 30 seconds of the even minutes, you're going to do a burpee deadlift. If I have just 1 jug or 2 jugs, I'll have it on either side. I'm going to put the jug on the ground, do a burpee or any kind of modification like stepping out of the burpee. You guys know your modifications for the burpee. And then when I come up, before I come up off the ground, I'm gonna make sure that my heels, I'm pressing through the heels, my back is nice and solid, core is engaged, lats are back. When I pick this up and drive up. And I can do that on with 1, and then maybe just alternate the sides I'm using every other minute, or I can have 2 and be doing it with 2. So again, that looks like, so then when I'm going back down, keeping the weight in the heels, you'll feel the weight in the hamstrings, burpee, and up. Okay, so that's our burpee deadlift. Then when that 30 seconds is gone, you're gonna hold it at your side. Okay, so core is engaged, tugging the sternum down, squeezing the glutes, pressing through the heels, and I'm active. Okay, ideally you're holding something heavier, but you are gonna feel this, especially if your core is engaged the whole time. If you're not feeling it, you're not engaging everything that needs to be engaged. So that's minute number 1, our even minutes. Or I should say 0 to 1, our even minutes. The next one is gonna be up downs. So if I have my dumbbells, I can be pressing on the dumbbells. If I don't, that's fine. Our up downs, it's like a burpee without going down and doing the push-up. So up, down, and that's the up, down. Okay, so 30 seconds of that. Then we're gonna do a front rack hold. If I only have my jug, I'm going to place, I want the jug to sit just on my shoulder, and I like to pretend with my other arm, but I want my elbows nice and high. You'll feel your lats engaged, okay? And then squeezing through the core, squeezing the glutes, I'm planted pretty solidly on the board. If you don't want to do a front rack, you can do an overhead hold with 1 arm. Just make sure you're switching arms, or make sure the lid's on nice and tight, and I'm holding overhead. Again, I'm pressing out, shoulders are active, my core is tight, squeezing the glutes. You are going to feel this in your core the whole workout. So I hope everybody's ready. I'm gonna start it. There's gonna be 32 beats in total. So 10 seconds to start, and we're starting with the burpee deadlifts. I'll rotate through my things. I'm gonna start with 2 dumbbells, and then I can switch from side to side. All right, 10 seconds to start, everybody. Burpee deadlift. In 5, 3. So burpee deadlift. Gonna watch your toes. Make sure the back is nice and flat. Now we're holding in that suitcase hold. My shoulders are back and down, my core is engaged. Make sure you're focusing on breathing, got 20 more seconds here. 15 seconds. 7 seconds. We're getting ready to go into up downs in 3.
Good job, Brentwood. Let me know if you have any questions.
If you want to make it harder, you can just throw in that burpee Totally up to you. 10 more seconds. Right through the beep. Right into that front rack hold. 25 seconds here. Thirteen seconds to go. Getting ready for those burpee deadlifts. I'll show you what it is with one. So I'm still making sure I engage the core, drive through the heel. Back is nice and flat when I pick that up. Three seconds. Suitcase hold. If you've got a lighter object, or you're maybe not breathing heavy, then turn those up downs into burpees, or pick up your pace. 10 seconds here. Remember, you're engaging the core, squeezing the glutes. Shoulders are backing down, lats are engaged. All right, up down. Make sure you stand up fully. Extend the hips, extend the legs.
Good job, Brentwood. Keep going.
If you need to, you can use fist for wrist.
Try to keep up with Miss O. She sets an excellent pace.
4 seconds. Right into that front rack. So because I did my right side this time, I'm gonna do my left side next time. 15 more seconds. My elbows up nice and high. I'm engaging the core. Okay, get ready for those burpee deadlifts. Left side this time.
Really push through those heels when you stand up with that weight. Keep the core engaged. Good job, Brentwood.
5 more seconds. Suitcase hold.
Good job, Miss O.
Five more seconds. Getting ready for those up downs.
Remember, you can always modify. You can do mountain climbers here if you like. Nice big steps. You could add a jump at the top if you need it to be more difficult.
Make sure when you pick the weight up to go up into that front rack or overhead position that you're not rounding your back. You're engaging the core, using your legs. People don't get hurt doing the lift themselves. They get hurt setting up for it or failing to pick it up properly. 3 seconds, getting ready for those burpee deadlifts.
Yeah, really keep the core tight here. Back flat. Push through the heels. and fully extend at the top. Good work, everybody.
10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. We're coming up on that halfway point.
Nice job, everybody. Grab a sip of water if you need one.
Getting ready for that front rack hold, or sorry, up downs.
Remember, you can speed up or slow it down. You choose. Obviously, the goal today is try to keep up with Ms. O.
Ten seconds. To that front rack hold. Ooh, it's warm out here.
Yeah, just heat it up. The clouds are breaking a bit, the sun's trying to come out, and we have a beautiful flat calm water out there. I'm sorry, rowers. It'd be a great day to row if you were here.
All right, into those burpee deadlifts.
Try to keep the same pace throughout the whole workout. However, you should be getting more tired as we keep going through. If you're not, then try to pick up a weight if you have something.
You'll notice that there's no rest. It's all active recovery. No time to fix your ponytail, wipe the sweat off your face. Remember, arms are back and down. Cores and gaze. 3 seconds. Getting ready for those up downs.
The Newfelds just passed by on their daily walk. If anyone's a privet student, Mr. and Mrs. Neufeld are doing fantastic.
Five more seconds.
Good job, everybody. There's the beat.
Twenty seconds. We're doing some different movements today, so it'll be interesting to see what your thoughts are after the workout, but also to see where your levels are at in our poll at the end.
If you do feel like you're getting more tired, form needs to be perfect, especially with these deadlifts. So really pay attention to that. Keep the core tight, back flat, push through the heels when you stand up. Here we go, Brentwood. Keep going. Good job, Miss O.
Ten more seconds. Three. Right into those up downs.
Good work, Brentwood. Keep going strong. Nice job. Pick up those weights or weights, whatever you have, or in your backpack. And here we go in.
We have 15 more seconds.
15.
If you wanted to do the overhead hold, you can hold one up. You don't have to have two. If you have your own timer, you could switch after 15 seconds. All right, we're back to that burpee deadlift.
Good job. Nice and strong here. Form is key, remember. Keep pushing, Brentwood. That's it. Finish. It's all.
Keep trying to clean the hair out of my face, but
Yes, we're kind of
failing. There's a lot of jumping going on.
Kind of humid out here today in Mill Bay.
Yeah, it almost feels like I'm in Ontario, but there's snow there right now, so maybe not quite yet. 5 more seconds here, and we're gonna go in those up downs.
Good job, Brentwood. Keep going, keep going. All out here.
Front rack. "15 seconds to go." Quick transitions is really important in these. Or if you're slow, at least make sure you're finishing an exercise so you're constantly moving. All right, burpee deadlift. Suitcase hold. Remember, the core is nice and tight, squeezing the glutes.
Want to give a shout out again to Will and Grace and thanking them for last Thursday's workout. They did fantastic.
All right, right into those up downs. This is our last minute.
Good job, Brentwood. Keep pushing. Last minute of the workout, Mizzo.
Yep.
Woo! Here we go.
Right in that front rack position.
Here we go. Last round.
Make sure you stay engaged. Now, if you want to keep going, continue to go. The minute was intended for 20 minutes, but we always try to keep it around 15 minutes for you guys. You could really challenge it and step it up to 30. Just make sure you're always maintaining form. All right. Nice job, Brentwood. That's it for the workout today. Now we're gonna stretch it out a little bit. So let's go down in a nice deep squat position. Wanna make sure that your heels are on the ground. And we're just gonna hang out here for a minute.
I've just launched a poll, so After this 1 minute stretch, if you don't mind filling it out, or if you're close to your computer now, please do so. This Thursday, we're going to be bringing on two special guests from Ellis house. So we expect, and it's called the Ellis house heavy workout. We've got Mr. Wismer and Mr. Barrett. They're gonna be throwing down on the field. So we expect Ellis house and Mac house to be there, full houses, attendance. And if you're not in those houses, okay, now we're gonna switch. We're gonna stretch out our hip flexors. So that long lunge, I've got my left foot forward, gonna send the hip forward. Send my right hip forward. I'm gonna lean back slightly so I feel a nice stretch and tension there. If you're not in Mac or Ellis house, we want full houses attendance anyway, because we're hoping that we just step up the game. And it's gonna be a very, very entertaining workout, so I wouldn't miss it. Great to see everyone in that 7-8 range. That's excellent. Thanks for doing the poll. We've got 30 more seconds. We're bringing out some special tech next week too. So this Thursday. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. Up close and personal with the Ellis house parents. And we're gonna switch sides. So lunge it out with that the right leg now. Send that left hip forward, tilt back just a little bit. Remember, these stretches are really important right now, especially if you're sitting versus standing for your classes. That is a good point, actually. If you're finding sitting is too much, I'm sure you do this already, but just stand at your computer and listen to your teachers, or sit for a bit, keep standing, keep moving. It's really important. You can create your own standing desk by putting a chair on your desk and then putting your laptop or your iPad or whatever you're using on the chair. We're gonna stretch out our triceps after this. So for a minute, you can choose to sit or stand, it's up to you, but we're gonna reach that right arm back towards the middle of your back. Press down with the left hand on that elbow. I like to focus on my breathing here, and on every exhale, just sink a little deeper into that stretch. Also, by me staying in this position, I can stretch out my hip flexor a little bit longer. Ms. Sheck and I really want to thank everybody who took the time to make sure they completed their survey last week. We had a great number of responses. Still not everyone, which is what we would like. So remember, got to fill that out. 10 more seconds here, and then we'll switch sides. Last minute here, so I'm switching sides again, so I stretch out my hip flexor a little bit more while I'm stretching out my triceps. Before you leave today, shoot us a note. Let us know what you thought of today's workout. If you liked the new movements, what your favorite movement was. If you could care less, we want to know. sure you're taking those nice deep breaths here.
And we're gonna finish with stretching out the core. Get down on the ground and press up.
One of my faves right here.
You can put your wrists in different ways. Almost there. And slowly come out of it. Great job today, Brentwood. We will see you on Thursday with our special guests. We hope to see way more of you out there and spread the word.
Thank you, Brentwood.